Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we've got one more Alliance dungeon to go here, guys. We've got Waycrest Manor, and then after we clear that, we'll be free to do the Siege of Borealis and King's Rest. So let's go ahead and queue up, and Waycrest Manor sounds interesting, and the dungeon itself seems to be based here in Kulturas in Drustvar. And I had to go up here for some some world quests, and there were quite a few witches, so I assume this might be their base of operations. Probably like Shadowfang Keep, maybe even Karazhan. That'd be awesome. But I guess we are about to find out, guys. I will see you inside. Oh wow, that hardly took any time at all. And that is a cool loading screen. Sylvanas would be pleased. Yeah, I think we're going to get some Karazhan vibes here. Oh, I hear... Okay, organ music. Yes, indeed. Lady Waycrest. Ah, I see. I guess she is the head specter here. Kind of a Phantom of the Opera, Disney's Haunted Mansion vibe as well. I like it. Sorry, give me a sec. I spilled on my keyboard. No. That's our tank. So we've got a Death Knight tank, Goblin Death Knight tank. Interesting. Undead Rogue, Blood Elf Paladin for heals, and a Demon Hunter. We'll see if it all works out. Let's take a look at the transmogs here for everybody. It looks like Renegade is a fellow pirate.
It appears we have uninvited guests. No matter. I'm certain we can accommodate them.
Soul Essence.
Ladies, ensure our visitors are made comfortable.
Interesting. Ladies? Where are the ladies?
As you command, mistress.
I think I'm going to go ahead and follow my fellow goblin here. How you doing? Ooh, Ghastly Ooze. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's going to make me happy. This is one of my... Let's look at a map of this place. Ooh. Karazhan is my favorite raid in all of Warcraft, so... Doggies! And you were gonna try and summon something.
The mother will take you!
Woo! Okay, we got one of the biggins in here. And it looks like they're stupid on the floor. Let's try to avoid that, shall we? And it looks like the witches... Whoops. Tried to use a poison grenade. It was too late. Faceless Maiden. Ooh, they're wearing, Cobra Commander masks. Interesting. And it looks like some of them fear. What a nice little dwelling here. Whoa. Ooh, glowing eyes from the lady. Or smoky eyes. Literally and figuratively. That's the only thing I don't like about running these dungeons as fast as we do, instead of like with friends, is because you don't really have time to look at stuff. Alright, got a witch here. We'll throw down some poison. That seems to be good. Someone's throwing traps, though. I know we have no hunter here, so... Madden Survivalist. Just all the people from Drustvar who have fallen under the sway. Yep. Sounds like a good story. By the way, I do want to apologize for no video on Friday as normally scheduled. I was having some internet issues, and I just couldn't log on. And the moment that I was able to log on and queue up for the dungeon, I was about 20 minutes in the queue, and then all of a sudden it DC'd me. So I was like, that's enough internet for the day. So hopefully that will not happen. We're kind of getting stuff settled over here at the house. And our internet was one of the things that was getting settled. And where are we going? Looks like the paladin knows the way. Ooh, devouring maggots. And infected peasants. So, let's go ahead and have a chat until we get our first boss, wherever that is. About something slightly serious, and that is anxiety attacks. And why I'm bringing this up is there's a convention that I go to every year that I really enjoy. It's called LubbockCon, and it's in Lubbock, Texas, and it's a huge gathering of geekiness from around the area, and I always have a good time when I go there. This year was a little bit different. I had a lot of fun, but there was no one there that I was really familiar with in terms of close enough to go have dinner with or hang out with. Some of my friends in the Lubbock area were actually at a LARP event, and I don't really LARP anymore. But I basically had a huge anxiety attack, which I haven't had at a convention in a really long time. And when I have anxiety attacks, I don't freak out or anything like that. I kind of get trapped in my own head. And I suddenly realize it becomes kind of like a fight or flight thing, where I'm like, I gotta get out of here, but I gotta get out of here now. And I drove through multiple sandstorms and road construction to get to this convention. And the sandstorms were pretty gross. It's like if people say I don't live in a desert. Oh yes, I do live in a desert. But I got there, and ooh, there's a big piggy. Now I have read up on the boss fights a little bit. Hopefully that will be enough to get us through. But I sat there and I realized just very calmly the state that I was in. And I gathered up all my stuff and went to the hotel. I had already reserved a hotel. And told them that there was an emergency and I was going to have to cancel my reservation. The hotel was awesome enough to not only cancel my reservation, but make sure I didn't get charged. And this was 30 minutes before check-in time, which a lot of hotels do not do.
Stay for dinner!
There's other ads here. Ooh. And they're stupid on the ground. Here, everything dies. And I am silenced. Here, I'm gonna focus on those guys. Holy crap. Oh, Pallid Gorger. We need to...
All staff to the kitchen!
Ooh, there's a piggy up there. Hello, piggy. Now, these guys we have to kill. Or at least stop them in their tracks. I can do that. Because they will buff him if they bring him food. Alright. Now, Tenderize is an attack that we need to get out of the way from.
All to the kitchen!
While they focus on the boss, we'll do this. The little piggy has been summoned. Yeah, it's a bad piggy. Die. Thank you. But I was...
Oh. Come from? Is it polite to murder your hostess's servants? On second thought, don't answer that. I can tell by your dull expressions that in your corner of the world, the concept of a home not made of dung is likely new and exciting.
Morose would like her, I think. They would get along nicely. But I went, it took me 2 hours to get to the convention. And they had some great stuff. They had a retro arcade, like a full retro arcade. They had tons of stuff to do. But I wasn't around my tribe, I guess. And my mind, you have to, if you haven't ever had a panic attack before, it's one of those things that it's really hard to explain because it's different for each person. But I was only at the con for 4 hours and then decided to bail. I was going to stay there for 2 days. And just got in my car, drove another 4 hours through more sandstorms, and got home and felt instantly better. I mean, and it sucks because there's so many awesome things at Lubicon I wanted to go do. But that's kind of the price when you're dealing with anxiety. That happened at a board game convention that I went to in San Angelo, Texas, years ago.
We will have revenge.
And it just... Okay, we will beware the torment.
Beware the thorns!
Okay, when someone's in thorns, we cut them out. Sounds reasonable. Wait a minute. This is the one... We need to get set on fire, don't we? Yes.
The thorns seek your soul!
Or I guess the tank needs to lead them over to where the fire is. Well, if the healer can heal through, then I'm not going to worry about it.
The thorns seek your soul!
As long as the healer's not the one actively affected. Because that would be awkward. Fortunately, me and the other rogue have Banish.
You have released.
Continue to meddle in my affairs, and your deaths will be long and abhorrent.
Abhorrent. I like this place. It's also got a haunted mansion from Super Mario 64. Hmm? Okay. I remember that one dungeon I was told that we could pick locks, but okay, I guess we're good. But if there's anyone here who you know, suffers with anxiety attacks and it's a definite kind of monkey on their back, just know that you're not alone. And that people, I mean, like, I'm 35 years old and I still deal with them to this day. It's just one of those unfortunate things that you have to deal with. And I guarantee you that if I just had people that I was comfortable around, like just to hang out and such, I wouldn't had an issue. And I came to the conclusion after this weekend that most of the cons that I go to, and the thing about it is a lot of cons in this area, they tend to blend together sometimes. That's one of the reasons I like Lubicon, because they do stuff that's kind of not the norm. But most of these conventions now are just going to be a one-day thing for me, where I go, I spend the day, I see everything, and then I leave. Unless I have like friends traveling with me to get the hotel and all that, and make it like a full weekend experience. It's definitely going to assist my checkbook. So I guess I gotta take the good with the bad. But I know people who, like, they just freak out when they have anxiety attacks. Me, I look very calm, but it's my eyes apparently give it away. Because it's like I'm not trapped inside my own body. That's a little too melodramatic, but it's just one of those things where my body kind of goes into a autopilot. Where I'm just like, gotta get out now. Let's go. I go into business mode, I guess, is probably the... Like, if there's ever a crisis, you have those friends that go, like, instantly into, like, alright, let's get this done. Let's do it. That's kind of... I get into that mode, like something is horribly wrong, when it actually isn't. And ominous organ music. Whew. Hello there. The design for some of these guys are awesome. So far, this is my favorite dungeon that we've gone to. But I also have a thing for the macabre, if you couldn't tell from watching any of my series. I'm out of poison grenades. Ooh, hello, ballroom. I don't know. I think there was like 5 bosses in this place. I think we've taken out 2. I assume there's a boss down there. It's just... Oh, yeah. I was correct. Oh, I think the tank pulled something up here. Nope. Those were just Death Knight maggots. Never mind. Yeah, let's do what we can to take out the ads around this group. Ooh, treasure chest. Don't think it's one that we can actually use, though, unfortunately. Whoa.
Screams from your flesh.
And I don't remember.
Dance, puppet, dance.
This one. Someone is having puppet stuff put on them.
You've had your turn.
Sets.
You bear the black mark.
Ooh, I'm getting out of the way. Getting out of the way. Yes, you can explode. That happens sometimes.
You bear the black mark. Release the iris. Free, sister.
I could just cloak out of that, but I don't know if doing that would
Struggle, the more you bleed.
would cause it to explode around everyone.
Give me the iris, you fool! Only I can focus its power.
Oh, so they're fighting over control, and they have different abilities.
You've had your turn.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense.
My body crack. Release the iris. Curse. It shall linger. My roots will sprout again. Oh dear! It seems you have slaughtered my entire household.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The carnage is dripping through the floorboards.
Are you pleased?
Why not join me in the basement and
Ooh.
marvel at death's beauty?
I can go to, well, no, I can't go to Undercity anymore. I can go find the Forsaken for that. Man, someone is doing a solo. Oh, yeah, because their organ's right here. Maybe it's Ganon. Okay, where to? I guess the basement? Groundskeeper Lilith. Oh, we already killed Groundskeeper Lilith. Aha. The cellar. This is where all the fun. This is where the fun begins. I don't know if that was me. If so, I apologize greatly. Dispelling touch. Let's go ahead and get... Ooh! I have a kaboom. There you go. These are kind of like lesser witches, I guess. Man, none of them like being stunned. I am not a fan of that. And I guess that leads into other areas. Oh, the tank got lost. I see. There's two ways to go through here. Yeah, I don't want to fight those little antlered hellhounds. Dun 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 dun. The catacombs. Always a good decision. Nope, yep, she's playing.
Ancient.
I could have sworn there were more bosses here. I guess I was mistaken. Or there might be another boss after the lady. Oh, and it looks like she's actually playing it. Good, good, good. Well, I'm disappointed that it's not Ganon, but I'm usually always disappointed when it's not Ganon. You get kind of used to that over time. There, we can stun you because you still have flesh on you.
Cannot stop my curse.
That'd be cool if some of these guys had, oh, Lord Wait. Oh,
Please
no.
attend to our guests.
Getting Scarlet Monastery vibes.
No, you won't take it from me.
I don't know what this means. Oh, okay.
I will never let him go.
You rang.
I will never let him go.
So, what are we doing here? Oh, there she is. Hello! I guess we have to kill them in tandem, like the opera event. Interesting.
We will never be parted.
Mortals, you lack foresight. Death cannot be stopped.
Oh.
By destroying Lady Waycrest, you have opened the doorway to your world. Now, your nightmare is just beginning.
So, are these like druidic perversions?
Wait, who are you?
It doesn't matter who they are. We need their help. Gorak Tool cannot be allowed to cross into our world. Please aid us. If Gorak Tool isn't stopped, his evil will spread across Azeroth.
So, keep something from being summoned. Got it. That's my speciality. Or one of them. I'm a goblin of many talents. So I don't... Pavel, I know you're watching. I don't know if you explained what exactly these things are. But what's going on here? And if you can, just either let me know or refer to me. Refer the video where you actually explained it. Actually, part of me likes not knowing. Knowing all the lore and everything has kind of taken the bullets out of the gun when it comes to surprises and shock.
None will escape my vengeance!
Black blood of the earth.
Hurry! Set them aflame before the Trust King resurrects them!
Eh? What are we doing here? I'm just gonna watch my fellow rogue.
Quickly, burn it!
Rise!
Let's see how that goes.
Quickly, burn it!
No dark and lightning for you. Ah! What are we burning? I don't know what to do. Ah! Oh, there it is.
Rise!
Yeah, sorry, it's my first...
Set them aflame before the Trust King resurrects them!
It's my first day here, you understand.
Death cannot hold me. Fools, you have merely defeated a vessel.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
I await you in the Blighted Lands.
This looks like a... Oh,
We've done it. Gorak Toll has been banished.
now let's kill the humans.
See? There is nothing a strong arm and a sharp steel can't fix.
Thank you, heroes. You've broken the coven and released us from Gorak Tool's power. We are in your debt.
I wish we could sap them and take their gold. Oh well. Such is life. We could go ahead and get a look around if we so wish, now that we are nice and stealthy. This looks like kind of the aftermath of Xavius, though I don't really want to give Xavius that much credit. Can we actually... I want to play the organ. No! Curses! Are we pretty much stuck up down here? Hold on. Aha! Oh, no! But we can do it. I'll jump up on the rib cage. Ah, it won't let me. Shame. Well, I'll tell you what, I think that might be good enough. Just gives me more incentive to explore Waycrest Manor again later. As Spiky the pet goes running around. Good stuff. I also wanted to let you guys know, off camera, we have... Our item level now is at 356, which I'm happy about. And I've kind of looked over the sheer amount of stuff we have to do in the series to come. Good lord, guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a long haul. But we knew it. It's a Warcraft expansion. I think the Legion series went over 200 episodes. So we're not even halfway through the Legion series. But I'll tell you what we're going to do here before the end of this episode. There is something that I noticed when I was doing some world quests for the Champions of Azeroth. It looks like it's a one-time thing. We're going to go ahead and fly to the pyramid and take a portal to Silithus.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Pretentious flight master. Here we go. Some nice ambience here. And I'm sorry for talking about the anxiety attack thing, guys. It's just, I know it happens to me every so often. It's not necessarily crowds, but yeah, it is crowds. It's also not having anyone that you're really familiar with. And I had people that I've would talk to and catch up with, like friendly acquaintances, people I would like to be friends with, but it's really hard for me to get to know someone, or them to get to know me, actually. That's probably a bit more accurate. And maybe someday down the road, I can be, yeah, you guys know the drill. It's something that you work on. Every person on this planet is a work in progress. Let's try and find the best way to make do. Okie doke. Well, Magni actually has a mission for us, and it looks like he's just going to give us a crap ton of artifact power. Which I appreciate. Man, that sword.
Our world needs us, champion.
The Heart's Power. Oh, you have stuff too. 355 requires Exalted with the Champions. 320 Cape. Drop of Azerite. Alright.
Our world must be healed.
The world's soul grows stronger, Swindlegear, but there's still trouble out there. Azerite surges from her wounds, and all sides fight to claim its might. You have proven yourself to be Azeroth's champion, and thanks to you, I have all you done. I sense a great power stirring in that amulet you wear. Azeroth calls to us. She wants me to help you unlock even greater strength in her heart. Are you ready?
Ask Magni Bronzebeard to empower the Heart of Azeroth. Heart of Azeroth item increase. Increases the item level by 15.
Remember your duty to Azeroth.
Yeah, Magni, you go ahead and empower this hot here.
Our world must be healed.
Ooh, I feel all tingly. I don't want to butcher the Scottish accent anymore, guys. Just, here we go. I do it bad enough already.
Azeroth cries out in pain.
Can you feel it, Swindlegear? The Heart of Azeroth grows stronger. I believe we can unlock even more of that amulet's potential. You keep on absorbing all the Azerite you find, and I'll search for some way to bring this madness to an end.
That was a little bit better. I think I have to practice a bit before I actually can talk as Magni or any of the dwarves.
Remember your duty to Azeroth.
And there we go. And now we're 357. Which is a caliber and a really good hot sauce. Good deal. Level 31. Shiny. Well, alright guys, I think that is enough for today. We went ahead and cleared Waycrest Manor, which is so far the best dungeon, at least for me, in terms of looks and play style. And we got our Heart of Azeroth increased to level 355, so good times, good times. We'll go ahead and end it here, and pick it up next time as we start our actually proper heroic dungeons. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.